Our contacts in the local resistance have shown us how to access the ADVENT Blacksite. The aliens worked hard to keep this place under the radar, and we don't know what we're gonna find in there. Keep your heads up. Expect heavy opposition.
Hello friends, welcome to this episode of Heroes and Legends, where we finally at long last get to take on the ADVENT Blacksite. We're looking at 45 enemies on this map, well technically 43 to 45, but we've got an amazing team, and honestly if I can't handle this mission, then I got no business being this far in the campaign in the first place. Let's go. Like I said, hell of a team. We got all three heroes.
We've confirmed the Blacksite is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
So we're right in the corner.
Closing on target position now.
Which is really nice for us, actually. We've also got this nice ledge here that leads us to this building. I feel like there's usually at least 2 or 3 big groups outside of the building, turrets on the building.
Moving to designated coordinates.
So we kind of want to stick to one side of the map, I think. Unless we really want to try encountering multiple groups at once, which might not be a bad idea.
On the move!
For the first engagement, at least.
Solid copy.
I'll be out there being brave. 2 minutes max and we're...
Yeah, let me get my groove on.
Alright, we're just gonna make our way forward a bit.
Already there. Got it covered. Groovy.
I hate how long their turn takes. Okay, so I know I heard a door open. I think it was over here, but I'm not certain.
Goodbye. Copy that. X-ray spotted.
Lovely. Look at all of those folks all in a row.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh yeah, I can't let that go. But first... No, actually, I'm gonna save Leroy just in case he needs to command. I was gonna do a holo target, but they're all standing right out in the open.
Saturated!
Let's go. So much damage.
We've been spotted!
Now we gotta follow up. That's a whole lot of Overwatch, I think. Unless I freeze the game again? What's going on? There we go. Okay. We've done a ton of damage already. You know, now could be a really good time for... It's early for it, but it could be a really good time for a Reaper.
Quietly!
Because I am going to conceal him after the fact, but he's already, you know... He's already revealed for now. He doesn't trigger Overwatch power.
Who's keeping score?
The worry here is picking up other groups. But we're way in the corner, and I don't think picking up another group is going to happen.
For? You can't handle me! So, here it is. now!
Finish with a shotgun. Not bad. Pretty good, in fact. We do have one more that's on Overwatch we gotta deal with. Man, the range on that is really good.
No armor will shield you.
Probably should have had... I probably should have had Van Dorn hit this one too. That was kind of a misstep on my part.
What's the story?
There we go. We can rectify the situation. Do a quick target so that Hawker can get a 100% shot, hopefully. Now we got to figure out what to do with the Berserker. It is burning, so I'm not sure. But I know that things that are melee, sometimes burning isn't a thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to use my first command. Not that it isn't a thing, but he can still do what he wants to do even with it. I don't think you're going to have a line of sight. I think I am learning to be more wary about this. Let's go Beagle instead.
Back online!
Do our free reload. Just to be safe.
You're just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
And that's that. 8 down. That brings us down to about 30, 35-ish. Not really a whole lot of cover for you.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Oh, you'll get plenty of chances here, don't you worry.
I've got eyes on an advent position. Watch the sides!
Oh, nice. Untouchable.
That was close!
Alright, this may be silly,
I suppose I do owe you that much.
but these things are pretty hardy. They have a 2-turn stun, and they're a lot easier to override than a mech.
I'd rather just kill it.
So I'm gonna see if I can take this one for myself. Nice. And if it hadn't worked, we'd kill it anyway, no big deal. It's only got 10 health, but that 3 armor is nice. And again, the fact that it can stun is kind of the big important thing.
Tired of waiting around! In the shadows.
So our next bundle of enemies are going to be somewhere, I think, to the right. I think maybe we take this roof.
Seems doable.
You have a grapple? You do.
Lifting off. Good to go. Contact.
Not what I had in mind. That's more like it. Okay, so it all depends on which way they're going. They're facing that way, so they're probably moving away from me, but I don't know that for sure. They're pretty far away.
On it. I'm going.
I think I'm just going to get into position. I can use this building, go through the door, launch grenades. Do I think there's a pack out here? I don't.
Pronto. Right on.
They are going away. Kind of as expected. We got a nice easy kill here. Hopefully. Theoretically. Let's see, how do I want to go about it?
I'll check it out.
It's kind of blocked off from most line of sight. So actually, we're going to take advantage of that by making sure that Van Dorn doesn't get seen.
Look, we'll take our chances.
I would like to get a view, if I can, but that puts me into visual range. Doesn't seem to be any place where I can go to offer a hollow target. We'll get it anyway.
What's the story? Roger that.
Okay, we gotta keep following those enemies.
Heading out.
We're gonna go that away. Make a wide sweep around here just to make sure. There's not a lot of space here, so I don't expect there to be enemies there, but it might be, and that would hurt.
On it.
Leroy, I think you're fine right where you're at.
Whatever's clever.
Okay, moving out.
Get you right by the ladder.
Groovy.
Still nothing, although I did notice a fairly significant frame rate drop there.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, so they went all the way back.
No problem, boss.
Again, there's almost always at least 2 turrets on the entrance of the building.
Right, so just cut all of this business and get on with it.
Anytime you're ready.
Don't want to go any further.
Got it covered.
So we're just going to stay here in this little planter for now.
Scanning.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble. Right on.
Okay. The good news is I think we have sufficiently cleared this row, I suppose. This rank. That we can start to move forward without being worried about being ambushed from behind, which has happened to me on Blacksite missions before.
On the move.
And it always sucks. Especially when they get yellow alert actions.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Oh, but I also see over there. And then, yeah, see the next big group over here. Actually, I don't know how big it is. I see at least 2, maybe 3.
I can dig that.
Moving to position.
I'm going.
Don't slow me down.
I'm keeping a
Moving to
lookout.
Overwatch.
You don't mess with the bourbon cowboy.
Just want to keep it close to the team. It's got a nice big movement range, so it can hopefully dart in and stun someone before it gets killed. That would be ideal. No, I don't want to move forward any further, because I don't know
Groovy.
what other enemies there are and how long their vision range is. In fact, now that I mention it, it's often a good idea to go all the way around the building as well before entering. I rarely hold to that, but I know it's probably the best way to go. Sid Meier and Beagle Rush make quick work out of the drone, as we knew they would.
Moving on target location.
So I saw them, yeah, they're back there.
I should be out there, hunting.
Can't let Leroy fall behind.
Double time.
So we're going to get him off of that really nice... Not that he was using the roof in the first place.
Like old times.
On the move.
I hope you thought this through.
Moving
If
to
I see
Overwatch.
anything, I'm shooting
over
it.
here. Right on.
10 down, about 35 to go. Not including the turrets. And they're not there anymore. Lovely. I see a exclamation point, though, and I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, there's a turret up there. Got it. Okay. Well, we will make that our target for now.
Position confirmed.
Yeah, let's deal with those first. Now, there were two, and I'd really like to engage them in such a way that I get them one at a time. So I'm going to come over here,
Moving to designated position.
see if I can get them both in line of sight. No. That's actually probably a good thing. Like, I do want to shoot it, but I do want to get spotted, but I also want to have cover, please. Well, we got to get it done, so get right there. Should only pull the one, and I'll make sure to get an aid on him regardless, just in case. Alright, first turret down.
How brilliant is that?
Make sure to get an aid on Hawker. And yeah, so long as I approach from the center here, I shouldn't pull enemies early unless they come around the building. Which does happen, but I'm feeling
Okay, I'll go.
like I'm probably not going to pull a bunch of extra enemies if I push
I
up
can
just a
handle
little
that.
bit.
Done. Just got hot in here.
Bingo! And they're at the edge of the map, so we can be pretty sure they're going to come this way.
Got it covered.
Either we're going to pull them in the next turn or two, or I might get a good saturation fire out of this. I'm not really counting on that, though.
Raiders roll.
Gotta get behind full cover because these folks will be
Eyes
coming in
open,
hot.
people.
Let's try to keep the drone out of line of sight.
On your order. Got it covered.
Groovy.
I heard a door open over here.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
So they're moving sideways. Down to here. All right. Well, we're not going to just let them go. Yeah, gotta get this taken care of. But I also have to position myself in such a way that, where are they going? They're right about here right now. They see the violence that's happened. They're either going to turn around and come back towards the black site, or they're going to follow the trail of destruction this way. Either way, I need to be ready to encounter them from this side. Which means this is not the best position if they come back out around the ship this way.
Reload!
But what's happened's happened. Drop a hollow on it. No, not dual strike. Oh, I don't have chain shots. decent, but I need more damage.
Heading out. Hard target. Minimal damage.
Also
Toss me
decent.
some ammo.
Still need more damage.
Okay, moving out.
Every time I moved, I was terrified I was going to somehow clip the vision range of one of those soldiers back there. Terrifying. Guaranteed kills are best kills.
So many victims. Processed with such brutal efficiency. Test subjects for some sort of weapon, perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
So we've taken down 10.
Got it covered. That better be something now.
Out of potentially 45. I saw at least 6 over here.
Come get some.
Raiders roll. You can count on me. Right on.
Chrysalids. I hate chrysalids. Lightning reflexes.
Missed.
I see the other group right there. But I don't know that they did not get pulled. Okay. We got 1 round. We cannot advance. We have to take these things out without any sort of moving forward. A Satfire might work depending on where Beagle Rush is at.
Locked and loaded. Whatever you say.
Okay, good. There we go, look at that. Beagle Rush, go get him.
Don't bother running.
Music to my ears. I really would rather one of my non-hero characters get the kill, if possible. Get as many of the kills as possible, that is.
All day long.
So, like, let's see if we can get Raynor these kills.
This ought to be good.
Because he needs the XP and Sid Meier doesn't.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Hell yeah. Who still has actions? That's totally unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway.
Your mind is your weakness.
And that means he gets to keep his Void Rift for the next group.
Look, I'm going for a look around.
And then Durand, you were 97 and 95. Okay.
Just another dead alien.
Chrysalids down, that's 16.
Eyes on the prize.
We've got about a little under 30 to go, maybe 27, 28. Now, they were, like, right here, yeah? Careful, if they came around here, they might see me through this. You got Ghostwalker, you got Ghostwalker.
Now you see me? Aye, aye.
There they are. Man, another excellent saturation fire if I had the chance. I've been definitely lucky this mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That'll get us up to 21. So we kill these guys. It's about half the map, not including reinforcements. Alright, we should do some reloading for those who don't have autoloaders.
Let's do this.
And Overwatch for everyone. Because I don't know if they're going back up that way, or if they're coming toward me, but if they're coming towards me, they will see me.
Scanning.
Covering now.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
It's gonna work.
You can count on me. Groovy.
Alright, let's go. Come at me, guys. Whoa, he just tripped. What the hell? That was the greatest graphics glitch of all time. It looked like he just tripped over a rock and then died. Oh, that was perfect.
How does it feel?
Literally what you're there for, little buddy. Thank you for your service, Hunter Drone. I appreciate you. I am dropping a save because I am not in any way losing that turn. If it freezes or glitches out or anything like that, I want this to stay. So, you know, if there's a weird cut here, it's because the game did crash. But I wanted to make sure that trip gets preserved for posterity. That was beautiful. Sid can almost hit all of them.
The rift beckons.
And again, I like Sid doing the initial damage so that the folks who need the XP can get the kills. Alright, let's get some secondaries. No good on the sergeant.
I got nothing.
Panic. And that's that. Like, we could do another really great Reaper here again, and it's very unlikely anyone else would be around. But let's see what we can do with our own guys first. Or with our you know, lower level folks first. We'll be able to get hollow targets on basically everybody. And I don't think I need to worry about commands in this turn. I'm pretty sure I've got the firepower to wipe these guys out.
An it took was a little bit of concentration.
Durand does not have... Damn. I was hoping she had airdrop. She does not. Because I want to save my grenades if I can. Not quite enough to kill. Alright. We're pulling the trigger.
I'm coming for you! I'm spotted!
And again, the thing is, we're so sort of in the corner
You see that?
that in theory we should not be pulling anything unless there's something patrolling right down here.
Who's keeping score? You can't handle me!
Nice shot. The second one finishes him off. Van Dorn, you badass.
You want some more?
And that's 23, so again, roughly halfway through the map. And again, because the doors are closed, and because we've already dealt with these turrets, we're pretty safe
Let's get the show on the road.
to approach.
Roger that.
I do think we should send probably Warcraft, Leroy, out along this side just to see. But then we're probably just going to set up and breach this door right here.
Going!
Just in case.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I do still hear the skittering of chrysalids out there.
Got it.
Do you have... No, you don't have Ghostwalker available just now.
Done.
Be there in a jiffy. No need to ask twice.
Are you sure it's safe?
Good to go. Don't waste my time.
That's not where I wanted you to go.
If I see anything,
Right on.
I'm shooting it.
Oh boy. Hi.
I'll get you next
No, it's
time.
gonna be flanked!
But it didn't see Leroy, and Blade Storm for an excellent amount of
Hit the
damage.
armor!
Again, we're going to give the kill to someone who needs it.
This boy does not know the meaning of the words of fate.
Rock and roll.
Just give me a minute to reload.
Alright, I am going to see if I can see the enemies through this window here and maybe target them.
Solid copy.
That would be really convenient. Nothing. Well, I'm not ready to open the door into there because I'm pretty sure that once I do, I'll be seen. So So we're just going to make sure everyone's fully loaded.
Back online!
One in the chamber.
I'm on it.
They better
Moving to
hide.
Overwatch.
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble.
I thought I saw something, like, for a flash there.
Going ghost. Aye, aye.
Still nothing, huh? Weird. Okay, well, in that case, we will go ahead and jump in because we don't have all day. Willpower's a-wasting.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll take care of it.
I'm on it. Affirmative, covering now.
I'm watching for them.
Good plan. That's the best plan yet.
Drop them here. Let's do this. Overwatch.
I'm gonna give it one more
Scanning.
one more
Right
turn.
on.
Still nothing. Okay, now we push forward. Definitely wishing I still had my drone.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
Oh, that's a queen. That's okay. This is what we've trained for.
Got something special for you.
We'll start there. There's plenty of water in here, but we'll see. This will make 28, so I don't want to burn all of my cooldowns. I feel like it's pretty clear that Hawker's going to finish off the queen. In fact, let's have him take a look at that right now.
I'm gonna check it out.
Not going to finish it off, but shred the armor.
Dead?
I love how its head's just clipping through the ceiling. Come on, second shot. There we go. No, I don't want to spread out at all. I know that there's more enemies in here, and I'm not interested. I'm going to stay right where I am, and I'm going to fight from my position. Preferably without hitting Raynor. I can, I think, go over here, though. Enemy could be right there, but I don't think so.
Moving to position.
All will suffer.
Blinding is not a bad idea, because I don't know if the queen's on fire. I think I do see a fire animation. I just want to make sure she can't reach, right? That's pretty important.
I should be out there, hunting.
No, not hail. Ah, saturation. One more turn.
Boom!
Okay. Okay.
Here I come!
Feeling pretty okay at the moment. Missed the 50-50.
Not even close!
We're gonna maim it.
I'm up. Still up.
Not often Leroy actually takes
I've
a
been
shot.
detected.
But now she can't move. Maim. Absolutely excellent against large melee enemies. Are you still marked? You are still marked. Well, once you get low enough, let's see if we can have Leroy get the final shot. Wait a second. I saw an icon for an explosive. Yes, that means there are other enemies right around here because this is the explosive in this room. So the next group is right there. We got to finish this quick. So we're just going to cyclic here. Oh, and its head gets stuck in the roof. That's incredibly disturbing. Oh no, that one out there. That is so disturbing. I can't tell what that did.
Come get some!
We're just gonna see if they're gonna come to me.
Traveling now.
Except for you, Leroy. You do need to get inside.
Done.
Finally! I'm on it! Got it covered.
Because we know now that they're coming in from up here. Oh, there's a group over here as well.
Time to show these bastards the door.
It is so metal that the Chrysalid Queen is just sticking with her head through the roof and body just chilling there.
Still out there.
It's
That's
still moving!
That's awesome. I would love to try to make a... Yeah, look at that. It's gonna get a screen grab. I don't think it's gonna end up being the thumbnail, but damn, that's awesome. Okay, so now I think would be a good time, after getting behind some real cover, I need to know exactly where the enemy is, because there's a bunch of them. Looks like there's one up here. Maybe. Set you on fire so I don't have to deal with you. So you're burning, I don't have to worry about you. I have not used Dominate yet.
Heading out. Advent troops here.
Yep, there they are. We're gonna wanna get another Reaper going. But now that we know where all these folks are, we can really weaken them and do a big Reaper.
Homing in.
Hit the Wraith suit.
It'll only hurt for a second.
Reaper up.
You see that?
Let's go.
Enter the rift.
I might have come in a little bit too hot. But we'll see.
Come on, focus.
Ooh, a full mind control. That's good stuff. Because we're going to combine that. Now, that is, I think, an elite priest, so we're going to have to do this on something that is far away from that elite priest. Let's get the Grenadier.
You will break.
I don't think it'll get to his turn, but if it does, I believe he's got fire grenades. Well, this is becoming untenable. Yeah, this is not going as well as I'd hoped. There was another group out there. We are now up to 30, 40 something, 43. This should be the map. So there's that at least. And we still got some use out of Axeman here.
How many is that now?
This area over here, with that, if I hadn't pulled them, it would have been a lot better. So that was definitely my bad.
I'll check it out.
Get you behind some full cover. I can blind 3 of them, so there's that. Yeah, figured that would work.
You can't handle me!
But we can't hang around here.
Going up!
Nice! Way to get him in the
Who's keeping
clutch.
score?
What a shot.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
57, and it's not even a guaranteed kill. We're just going to suppress him.
With careful pummeling, could possibly be sucking some on as much as the floor.
Untouchable.
Taking fire over here!
Not great.
I'm hit!
Also not great.
Cover me here!
Oh, definitely glad that missed. That would have been
Incoming
nasty.
over here!
Okay. So we made a giant mess of things. We went loud real fast. But we're okay for the moment. Now that could change very quickly. There's still a lot of enemies to contend with. I'm out of commands. Let's start with our grenadier. You do have incendiary grenades. Oh, and they're big incendiary grenades. Okay, so we got to figure out how are we going to maximize this. Who's on Overwatch? That guy over there. Not quite good enough. Also too far. Alright, well he's gonna take the Overwatch fire then. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, for me. Or not. I guess it was just giving me a false positive. Big grenade, but they are spread out. Can I get both of these two? Not quite. Can I get both of these two? Not quite. Not far enough for that one. Okay then, I guess. We're gonna set this whole area on fire. Or not, that was kind of pathetic. That muton, let's deal with that first. How am I going to handle the muton? Beagle Rush could, but that seems like a waste. Command decision. Let's have Beagle Rush do it. And he'll do it with a grenade so that I can save hail of bullets.
Frag out!
So you're burning. Don't have to deal with you. All right. Leroy. Mark the sentry. Really wish I had the cooldown on rapid targeting, but I don't. One more down.
I'm on.
So that's 9 up, but this one's crowd controlled. So that's actually 8. This one's crowd controlled, so that's actually 7. That snake is going to be a big problem. They've got really high aim.
Hauling ass! Double time! Oh yeah!
Grab the free reload and rapid fire. Didn't even need the second shot.
You want some more?
Okay. We still have some actions left. You're probably going to crowd control somebody.
I'll check it out.
Get a net behind some cover. No, I think... Let's figure out what you're going to do. I want you behind cover.
You're losing control.
We're going to insanity this gunner. Panic's fine. Looks like basically everybody's under full cover, although one person who could use an aid protocol is Hawker, who could conceivably be flanked there. Raynor, you're out of bombs.
You're going to be all right.
Actually going to use it to reload. Since I've used up all of his free reloads, that's probably the best way to go. I'm worried about that grenadier. Double move, doesn't think to go into the water. Nice. Very nice. I was really worried about that Grenadier. I still am. Not worried about you because you have to double move, and you're going further away for some reason.
I'm under fire!
Okay, I think we're stabilizing. That might be overly optimistic, but I think we're getting there. Just gotta consider my options. 6 enemies active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where number 6 is at the moment. I might have already counted it. I'd really rather stick to full cover if I can.
On the move!
Can hit both of them.
My lance pierces all.
Do I have Reaper back yet? No, 2 more turns. Target the priest. Now the question is, do I have Leroy take a shot? Or no? See, that gunner right there is going to have a line of sight right in here, so I gotta get into a place where I've got either reasonable cover or don't have line of sight, or I need to kill that guy. Which obviously would be the ideal solution. Got him. And that'll activate Untouchable.
How many is that now?
We got 5 left. Purifier over here is 4, 3, 2, and then 1 is the Grenadier over here. And that Grenadier is enough of a concern that I need to go deal with it like now. Need to find someone who can mosey on over here.
Sure. I'll do a song and dance for you.
There you are.
I can handle that.
I think the secret's going to be to set you on fire, and there's 2 of you. But not quite enough for me to hit you both.
This is for you!
Burn it. Nice.
Let's mosey on into town.
Can I get a hollow on that guy? I don't like 75%. 75% is not good enough for me. There we go. Much more comfortable with 100%.
You better keep me covered.
Can I get any more damage on that guy? I don't think so.
Come on, stay with me.
No.
I'm gonna stick my fist so far down his throat and pull the leg from the front.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and use this anyway to get him down low enough so that when I hit him for real, he's less likely to go into sustain. Stasis. And we know that there's the purifier over here, which is the one I haven't been counting. Nice, good, solid damage. And the miss. You're burning. Okay, I think we may have worked our way out of the mess that I got us in. You're gonna walk up, but I'm untouchable.
Incoming over here! Starting to get cooked!
I can't move or I get set on fire. Thankfully, I have a healer for just such an emergency. So, it'll be fine. Just got to figure out exactly how we want to accomplish this. Let's deal with the priest first, if we can.
Reload!
Where can I go? Where? Oh, the priest is not currently in line of sight, which is why I can't tell.
Raiders roll.
Yep, 50-50 with an
Not
SMG.
happening.
No big.
Getting a little dry over here.
Saturation fire will work better if I have hollow targets on. But I still want to get that priest if I can. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of places where I can go that have line of sight.
Okay, I'll go.
Still don't have line of sight. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. We are going to run Axeman out here, where he is going to get set on fire.
Let's move already! Burned!
We'll have Annette put him out.
You're safe. I've got you.
And this should work, in theory. Okay, now
See that?
that removes the 2. So now we hit him. Is he still on fire? I think he's still on fire.
Heads down!
We're going to center it right on him. And hopefully he'll die from the burn in the next turn. Actually, no, I don't. Should have used Get Some. And he drops just like I hoped. Now we just have one more Purifier, who's got a double move. So I think we can start moving in on the thing. I do want to deal with this Purifier, though. He is going to be an issue. Although he doesn't have any line of sight. He's going to have to come in through the window. So literally all we got to do is back off. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last guy. We don't have any reinforcements coming in just yet.
Got it!
Yeah, we're just gonna back away.
No problem, boss.
Beat feet.
On your order.
We're just gonna set up a killing field for this this Purifier.
I'll check it out.
Overwatch.
If I see
Come
anything,
get some.
I'm shooting
No
this.
reasonable amount of trouble. Missed the target.
He can't go through that window. That's really funny.
Whatever you say. Went off the armor.
Solid copy.
Gotta make sure we pick up this loot.
I'm saluting that one.
Yippee-ki-yay. Pronto. Ain't this fancy. Got it.
Okay, now we need to secure the outside. I don't know for sure that we don't have any other enemies yet. So I'm going to stay
You know
inside
more
for the
about this than I
moment.
do.
Tired of waiting around.
I'll shoot
Get it,
anything that
groovy.
moves.
Okay, so now I know the next thing to do
I'm on it.
is get set up outside, because I happen to know that they are absolutely going to send down reinforcements the moment we hit that canister.
Go, go, go! On the move.
So we need to be ready for them.
Dashing. Object captured.
We'll get Raynor in here to do the actual pickup.
Sure. I'll do a song and dance for you.
Moving to position.
Everyone else sets up outside.
This stuff is heavy, you know.
Right on.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point.
Okay, now, does it tell us where the enemies are coming down from? And do we have to make our own extraction point? Oh, it's way over here. It's way, way over here. Good God. I was expecting it to be behind. That's so incredibly irritating.
Roger that.
Alright, well I was going to set up a bunch of Overwatch, but I think at this point we just need to run. Especially Raynor. I'm hoping this is just one reinforcements and not like Doom reinforcements. You know, where millions of them come every single round.
I'm all over it.
I wish I was confident.
I'm already on my way.
I was
Moving
mixing
out.
it up with the vanilla Long War, or
I need to
War of
ask
the
twice.
Chosen, I think.
Aye, aye.
The point is, we've got to get in there and whack it.
Groovy.
Okay, okay. We are going to have to deal with them, but they're coming in very intelligently, I might add, trying to cut off our escape rather than attack us directly.
Advent troops spotted.
Okay, just warning for now. Man, this is going to be a nightmare.
Already there. Roger that.
Going to keep ourselves out of line of sight as much as we can.
Double time.
Be there in a jiffy.
Already there.
I do have my cooldowns, though.
Yes, Commando.
Right on.
We have no real scouting left, so we're basically treating this like a reverse breach.
All right. Sell me.
Nothing.
On the move. Let's do this. Seems doable.
Overwatching.
I hear the combat music, but I don't see anyone.
Look, I'm going for a look around. What if we go down to the ammunition stores, get the nuclear warheads, and then strap one to my head? I'll knock the smegger to oblivion.
Like old times.
Scanning.
Oh, there you are.
All right, I'm going. If this doesn't work, I'm using my gun.
Oh, even on the 92, no good. Or even on the 90%, that is. No good. That sucks.
Don't slow me down.
Alright, we're putting you behind regular cover. I'm worried that one of these guys is going to bomb this location right here. Nothing I can do for Raynor if that happens, but I want to make sure that
Here I come!
if that happens, only one person gets hit.
Groovy.
Mind control.
Run.
Well, that's one down.
Raiders, roll.
How brilliant is that?
Okay, so I think that's all of them. All I have to do is deal with this bastard.
Where will you run?
Can't quite reach him. But I can quite reach him.
I am with you!
Nice. And I believe this move does more damage the farther you run. Got him.
You can't handle me! No problem, boss.
Good to go.
Let's get the hell out of here. It's still so far away.
Yeah, let me get my groove on.
Running!
Right on.
Enemies moving on our position.
From warning directly to incoming. Always fun. Who's my furthest away person? Hawker. You have really, really bad movement.
Raiders roll.
Got it, moving.
Let's move already! Rolling out.
Yeah, those folks who are even a little bit behind, we just have to run.
Beat feet.
Folks who can afford to go on Overwatch will go on Overwatch.
Eyes open, people.
You only have one more turn left until your phase walk, which is a pretty good power.
On your order.
So I think we can afford to put you on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered.
Groovy.
I've got eyes on an Advent position.
Would have been epic, but no.
I'll get him next time.
Like I said, goes pretty far.
Step into the void.
Pretty good damage. Plus rupture, of course. It's not going to work on the elite. It's fine.
I'll make it quick.
Oh, not good. Sustain completely ruins my combo. That's really not good.
Will I get to kill aliens over there?
Okay. The big thing is that Van Dorn is vulnerable here, so I need a place where I can shoot the mech. I can do it from right here. Leroy, you're a lifesaver.
X-ray neutralized.
Oh, all right, all right.
There. I missed that vulture.
Got it.
Right on.
All right, come on, Blade Storm. Got him.
You want some more?
Running!
Got it.
And at this point, I'm sending people out as fast as I can.
Sounds
Because
like a
we need to
plan.
preserve what little willpower we've got left.
Rolling out. Finally. Heading home.
Get out of there.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
I suppose I do owe you that much.
That better be something there.
Copy that.
Right, so just cut all of this
I'm on
business and get on with it.
Ready to boogie.
God, that took a long time. And we're out.
What a very strange day.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
That took
Mission
way
accomplished,
longer than I was
Commander.
hoping.
We
52
just hit
enemies.
Advent where it hurts. This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see. Happy as I am to see it gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take this lying down.
I agree.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of...
I can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this one, Commander. Hell of a job.
Awesome. 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 Multi-targeting finally. We've got our first Master Sergeant. I've been running her more or less full medic, but capacitor discharge is really nice. Serial could be really, really powerful with you. Okay, so there are two really good options here, yeah? Salvo means that I can throw 2 grenades. Volatile mix means the grenades I throw are bigger. Since I tend to throw things like incendiary grenades, I think volatile mix is going to be the way to go. I'm not 100% certain I did the right thing there, but I'm pretty sure that was good.
Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the Blacksite facility, I imagine it will take considerable time and resources to uncover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
Thank you, Tigan. Reduced by 3. Deep breath. I'm not out of the woods yet, but man, that feels good. That feels really good. Let's go take a look.
Your effort in destroying the alien Blacksite was commendable, but I fear the worst is yet to come, Commander. We must remain vigilant.
Okay. How are my troops looking?
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
A lot of folks are tired for about a week, but we do have people available. So we are going to hit the facility pretty quick. Alternatively, we might do a liberation mission. Alternatively, we've got UFOs coming at us, so we might just chill.
Setting course for East Asia. Defense facility now operational.
I need a turret wreck to make the quad turrets. Which means I'm stuck with 2 turrets, but that's better than nothing. Especially since, again, we do have UFOs coming at us right now. I don't know when I'm ever going to have time to do that. You two are too important.
Another important step forward in our research. I will send work.
New objective added.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
I would love to. That's a great plan.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'm going to hit the black market real quick.
Market is open.
I need crystals. This Elite Expanded Magazine needs to go to Silver Key. $200 supplies for 33 alloys. Okay, that's just not gonna happen. We're gonna have to just hold off for now, I guess.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Alternatively, we have supply drop in 9 days. We'll go ahead and focus on supply so that by the end of the month we've got at least some supplies. What do you know? Ask and ye shall receive. Looking for folks who aren't tired and need XP. This is going to be a 7 to 9 mission, I think it said. Said they're going to be out for 6 days, yeah? So I can handle up to 6 days worth of waiting. 6 days, 6 hours. I think that's probably about right.
Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Nice. So where should I be scanning now? I guess I'm really low on intel again. On the other hand, I'd love to start picking up liberation missions in here. But not with 2 hours. Oh, great. More chrysalids. Oh, wait. What was that? Intel is good. Getting Advent's attention is not so good. Let's see if I've got the squad for it. Actually, I don't. Maybe I do. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, once these get done, I want to move on. Also, again, gotta save some folks just in case. In fact, that's what seals it for me. I'm not gonna take it because these UFOs are scaring me. Okay, we've got an intel package to pick up. We will do that in the next video. Thank you very much for bearing with me through this very long, epic level video. We still have UFOs out there. We've brought down the Avatar project a bit, but we are not out of the woods. Let's see if we've turned the corner. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.